What's up, my people? Welcome back to Rivera Urban Homestead. Today I'm going to do just a quick video. It's Sunday, July 1st. This is my only day off this week. I had to work yesterday, so I worked another 6-day work week. But that's okay. We have 4th of July off on Wednesday. Then I'm on vacation the whole next week, so that's all good. So what we're going to do is just kind of do a little quick walkthrough. Start July off with a little just see what's going on in the garden, what's going on in the backyard, and I have a few little interesting things to show you. So let's get started because we're about to get some rain, and it's going to rain probably most of the day, so we want to get this done early and get it knocked out. First thing I want to show you is my jalapeno plant. It's not really that big yet, but I tell you what, I got 3 nice sized jalapenos off of it. We got some more starting right here, so it is producing, just not getting really as big as I would like yet. And then moving down, this is some of the store-bought potatoes Christine gave me growing there. I always love to throw potatoes in the mix. Let's move over here. Look at the string beans, the runner beans, really starting to fill in this tomato cage with some beautiful flowers, as you can see. And I ate a string bean off of it yesterday. So we do have some beans growing. Well, the plants anyway, no beans yet, but flowers. And as you can see, this one too is starting to make its run up the tomato cage trellis. Moving along, this is the Early Girl 50 Day, I think it's called. Early Girl 50 Days Hybrid Tomato. This plant is looking really good, starting to flower out, so I really like this tomato plant. It's getting big, it's growing good, very cool. The other tomato plants over here, they're not growing as good as I would like. I don't know why. They have the full sun here. It still feels a little moist in there, so I'm just going to leave them alone, let it roll for a while. And these were the, this one here was the Big Boy Hybrid. And this one here is the Solar Fire. I don't know. Just bought them at Lowe's. And now, look at these guys. The sunflowers are really starting to pick up, man. They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. They're liking it. Oh yeah. They're, you know, I'm short. I'm only like 5'5", so some of these taller ones back here are getting pretty big, maybe up to my thigh or something. So the sunflowers are looking good. Look at them all. They're all facing east, like, give me the sun, give me the sun. Unfortunately, they're not getting a whole lot of sun today. They're going to be getting some clouds with a mixture of rain. But the sunflower bed is looking really good. Really happy with them. Haha. And then my bean, oh, look what I just found. Look at there. Nice bean. The one thing I have an issue with putting down the grates for to keep the cat out is it's so hard to weed. I can't really weed in there with those grates, so I'm gonna have to figure out a different method. Because there's green beans, weeds, and everything else in this bed. So anyway, this pepper plant isn't looking good. I need to fertilize it again or something. So all in all, sunflowers are looking good, that tomato plant's looking good, and the beans. Look at all them purple flowers. The bees love them, and of course, they love these. They love these. Speaking of bees, there's one right there. Little bumblebee. Bumblebee action. Haha. I love standing here on my sidewalk just watching all the bees and the butterflies come through. So the pollinating garden looks good. Got plenty of flowers to eat from. Alright guys, we're going to cut through the house, go to the backyard, and see what's going on back there. But Tyler over here wants to say something. So let's hear what he's got to say first, and then we'll go finish our tour. What do you got, buddy?
We're going to build this racetrack after we're done.
We're going to build that?
Yeah, and then...
Leave it down so you don't spill it.
And it only got 2 cars, so you need to choose what car you want.
Okay,
There's
cool.
gray and red, and it has the lights that don't work, and you even need to use a remote control.
Look at that squirrel tail on my bird feeder. And then there's a dove right next to it. Let's watch the dogs go scare it. Ready to get the squirrel? Go get it. Go get it. Alright, let's go into the backyard. Oh man, banana plants, banana plants. Hopefully we get some bananas. Look at them. Growing big, dude. Oh yeah. Bananas are looking amazing. The one cucumber plant that I remembered now to start watering is starting to look better. So we did save one, so that's a good thing, right? Hopefully that will start expanding and make us some cucumbers. My bamboo, I really got to start thinning it out a little and maybe, you know, kind of contain it because it's starting to run, which I don't want it running, but I did want bamboo. It started growing wild, so. Hey, girls. Chickens are all nice and plump and happy. They're looking beautiful. They were born around the 4th of July. I think we picked them up on July like 9th or something like that. They were a week old. So they're going to be 2 years old now, or 3, I can't remember. 2 or 3, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the video from when we first picked them up. But they're looking good. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Laying their eggs, huh? Quit being jealous, Molly. But yeah, beautiful birds. Like I said, we're about to start thinking about getting some more here in a little while. Just don't know what kind I want to get next. I mean, I do like these barred rocks. They're beautiful. I don't know if I want all of them barred rocks. I kind of want to have, you know, mix it up a little. But I do want some that you know, have a good demeanor, a good breed that isn't like too wild. Look at these guys. Hi, I'm sorry, girl. Didn't mean to offend you. They're beautiful and they love me. They love me. Except that loner over there. That loner is just, well, there's always one in the bunch. Won't let me pet her ever. These two won't leave me alone. They're like dogs. Let's look at their field that I started growing, guys. Just what? Last weekend we literally planted this. Watch this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at how green, lush. There's all the buckwheat and the flaxseed, the clovers. Wheatgrass is all growing good. Look at all the wheatgrass over there. I mean, look at this. 1 week. We planted this last weekend. I could almost put them in there right now, but I'm going to give them another week or so. I want it to really grow, maybe get some good roots going, but it's awesome. They're going to love scratching around in there. 1 week of growth. A chicken prairie right in the backyard. Use your imagination. You can do it. It's awesome. You basking in the sun? Huh? Yeah, everyone's stretching. Boy, you guys have it made. That's the life, huh? You got me some eggs up in here? It doesn't look like anyone laid any eggs yet today. Maybe they'll do it later when it's raining. Our chicken run is breaking down nicely. All the stuff that we've been putting in. Look at that. Breaking down nicely. Good job, girls. Some leftovers we gave them earlier. Some mashed potatoes. They ate all the mashed potatoes. Left the vegetables. So yeah, chickens are doing good. The chicken field is doing amazing. I'm gonna have to buy more of that seed because I really like the way that came out. Now let me show you the interesting thing I was talking about that is happening in my backyard. Okay, so anyway, I was out here in the backyard the other day just kind of looking around, and I started noticing an interesting plant growing sporadically throughout the yard. So let me find a couple and show you what I'm talking about. And I literally just saw this one now. This wasn't going to be part of the video, but I just saw it. That's a piece of corn. That's a corn stalk. A corn stalk in my backyard. And then I have all of these. And obviously some of these are from the bird seed. I don't know what those are really. But the main thing I wanted to show you is these. Did not plant these guys, but here you go. One tomato plant. Look at this one. 2 tomato plants. Just growing. I don't know how we got tomatoes out here, but 1, 2, another tomato plant, 3. And then look at this one. This one is the trooper. It ain't gonna give us any fruit, but this is amazing. We are on my solid block porch next to my barbecue, and look at that little guy. A little tomato plant growing out of the crack, I guess. A little tomato plant growing on my porch, wild. Isn't that nuts? Now those tomato plants might have a chance. I mean, if they get enough sun where they're at, but isn't that cool? Oh, and then from the wild bird seed, we got one sunflower there. That's pretty cool. Seeds just start getting, you know, laid out everywhere, I guess, around the property. I wonder if there's any over here, tomatoes. I haven't looked. Let's take a look. No, I don't really see any tomatoes over here. Oh, another thing we can look at real quick before I go. This orange tree, I know I've been talking about it forever. It just does not like it here in this little pot, and I gotta get it transplanted out there. So we need to do that. Dragon fruit. Look at the dragon fruit. I gotta tie it back up because it's getting big. It's growing. They were just the little pieces when we first planted them, and now they're starting to grow up a little bit, so that's pretty cool. But that little patch of field, that's cool, man. They're gonna love eating them clovers and wheatgrass and everything else in there. Buckwheat, flaxseed, everything else I threw in there. It'll be a nice little snack for them. They'll probably tear that up in one day. But that's alright. It was fun. Alright guys, so that's about it for the weekend. Like I said, it's just one day off. Quick little review of what's going on around here. It's brutal heat and rain and humidity. It's very hard right now for stuff to grow. This ain't the ideal growing season for most plants here in South Florida, but we do the best we can, and when fall comes, that's when the real planting begins. That's when all the lettuces and kales and all that stuff really burst and do really well. So for now, we got some tomatoes, we got some sunflowers, got some random tomatoes out there growing, got some green beans, so we're still doing alright, guys. Y'all have a good day and have a good 4th of July if I don't make a quick video about it then. Be safe.
Bye.
Talk to y'all later.
Happy 4th of July. Today, I don't have school, but Daddy had to work.
Oh, I had to work yesterday. I'm off today.
You're off because you did the last day of work. They get to stay home with me. Mommy gets to stay home with us.
And build a racetrack.
Right now we're at the store, but we're going to go to a racetrack.
We're going to build a racetrack. Next mission. Speedy Racer. Remember these old racetracks, guys? Come on. Heck yeah. It's fun every once in a while to get it out and set it up.
Yeah.